Hold up, wait a minute, put a little cozy in it. Welcome in, guys, to Cozy's Ghost Adventures. Tonight we have the Louisiana Swamp Barbie going to tell us one of the most terrifying stories that ever happened to her with her trailer catching on fire. And a spirit actually came out and saved her life and others. Without further ado, let's let Louisiana Swamp Barbie get down to business.
Good morning. It's Louisiana Swamp Barbie. I had to change my tag from Swamp Barbie to Louisiana Swamp Barbie because apparently there is a Florida Swamp Barbie, and if you just Google Swamp Barbie, she pops up as well, so we can have all that.
Two Swamp Barbies in the building. I only know the Louisiana one myself.
AKA Christy.
And I love her.
I'm going to start off this morning by telling you a little story about when I lived in this trailer with my son and my fiance. And my son was about 8 or 9 years old. We were all asleep. The trailer layout, I was asleep in the bedroom, which was at one end of the trailer, and it was a pretty big trailer. It was a 3-bedroom. So it was pretty large. And so my bedroom is at the far end. My fiance is asleep in the living room, which is past the laundry room, the dining room, and the kitchen, okay? Next to the living room is my son's room, where my son was asleep. Well, while I was asleep, I was dreaming, and someone, it was a woman, I clearly remember, she was just yelling at me, and she was just so frustrated with me. And what I remember is her waking me up by telling me this: Christy, wake up. Christy, wake up now. Christy, wake up. Preston's cold. Preston's blanket fell off of him. Christy, he's cold. Christy, I know you love your son. Christy, I know you love Preston. Get up. Go check on Preston. Go check on Preston. Go check on Preston. He's freezing cold. Go check on Preston. He's freezing cold. And I got up. I woke up out of a very deep sleep state, because I was passed out on the couch, and I had got up, left the couch around like 12 o'clock maybe, went to the bed, and this was like around 3 a.m., 2 a.m. I remember getting out of the bed and being like, okay. And I stumbled through, the trailer, and I walked past Drew. He's asleep. The TV's on. All the lights are out. I walk into my son's room, and I look at my son, and it's exactly the way I left him. The TV's on, no sound, and his blanket was on him. And so I immediately thought, this is dreaming, And I walked back through the living room, and I heard something say in my head, you just smelled something. Check on it. You smelled something. And I did smell something when I walked through the living room. I was so tired though. I smelled smoke. So I listened to that intuition, and I walked all through the house, and I'm like, I did smell it, but I couldn't smell it again. So I walk all up and down in closets, everything, and I'm like, there's nothing on fire, And so I'm going to go back to sleep, and my intuition tells me again, no, go check. And I'm like, yeah, I'll just go check, and where I smelled it at, I'll just go back to that area again, and try to just one more time. And I did. And I could smell it a little bit more. And I opened the front door, and my porch was on fire. The side of my trailer was on fire. It was coming through the wall. It was literally about to be through the wall. I guess the stuff inside the trailer was really keeping it back. I mean, it was working. The fire retardant and stuff, whatever. And I immediately panic, because it's like a 10-foot flame. So a bucket of cigarettes started smoldering. I guess Drew's last cigarette. I'm not trying to put blame on Drew, but it's no one's fault. It just happened. I did get on to him about fucking doing that all the time. But anyways, so he just threw the cigarette in the bucket, and then I guess over so many hours, the entire bucket caught the post of the porch on fire, which was right next to the trailer, right next to the living room window, and over time that was burning. And you know what the craziest thing is that at the time I lived in a trailer park that literally was like a sardine can. Okay, it was like there was a trailer to my left and to my right, literally 10 feet away. Nobody. I guess it was so late, everyone was asleep, and my trailer was on fire. And so I panic and I immediately go to the kitchen. I don't have anything to put it out with, so I grab a huge popcorn bowl and I just start filling up water, and I'm screaming at Drew, who's asleep on the couch in the living room right there, and I'm like, the trailer's on fire, wake up. And I'm running past him with this big bowl of water, and I'm just dude, I went into action mode so fucking fast. I don't know how many bowls of fucking water I filled up. I don't know how many times I ran past Drew screaming at him to wake the fuck up. This dude wakes up and he's like, huh? What? And he like walks out on the porch like he's so asleep and he's like, what's going on? I'm like, the fucking trailer's on fire. Okay, so I put I'm screaming, right? All the lights are on, you know. Not one motherfucker woke up in the whole trailer park. I'm thinking fire trucks are coming and shit. No, I didn't call the fire station either. I'm just one of those, I don't know. I just handle situations on my own until like it's like absolute necessary to call, you know, some help. But so it's crackling, you know, the wall's crackling and stuff. There's embers. I'm still kind of tortured by it. Like if you light a match by me and we're in the house and I don't know you lit a match, I go into immediate panic mode, running all around the house. But anyways, I was woken up and I'm still alive because of spirit. And this is what I gathered from this, okay? I gathered that spirit is not allowed to interfere with what's going on here in the flesh, but they're allowed certain things. So I guess there's certain loopholes, right? You know, they can talk to us as long as we're in tune with them, right? Which is hard, probably very hard for them, right? And the second thing is that they're not allowed to manipulate anything, but they can persuade. And if the persuasion is clear enough and we hear and in tune enough with spirit, the message can get through in a way to have them journey down the path they're trying to get you to go to be safe. You know, like this is so profound to me because I'm still here because of it. And just figuring out, like, okay, wow, you know, like, there's rules, there's, like, laws for a spirit world, you know? And then so, anyways, my next story, I'm going to tell you about,
Guys! Insane. Thank you, Louisiana Swamp Barbie. Not Florida Swamp Barbie. Louisiana Swamp Barbie for telling this story. Excellent. Thank God you're all here today to tell the story. Fuck that trailer. You guys are out of there, safe, and the spirit saved your life. Thank the Lord. So, for all you ghost hunters out there are some good spirits, and there is a good Swamp Barbie out there, and her name is Christy, the Louisiana Swamp Barbie. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and I want you to comment down below, Christy, thank you for that great story that you told us. See you on the next one.